morning and welcome to another episode of My PA Dream. Today is day 24 in the build schedule, I believe. What day? Day 24, and it is Saturday. And of course, you know, on Saturday the children sleep in a little bit, and I had water in my house until it was like 7 o'clock or something like that. So I was actually able to wash dishes and get everything done and take care of. So I am a happy man. So anyway, what do we got scheduled on the job site today? Oh yes, today I thought we were going to be continuing doing forms, and we are going to continue doing a little bit of the form work for the tie beams connecting to the columns. But what we are a little bit of a change of plans today. However, we are going to be actually pouring concrete. I didn't think we were going to pour concrete today. I thought it was going to be put off until Monday. So yesterday I was talking with my contractor, and what he explained to me, we're going to do incremental pours. So yes, we are going to pour concrete today, as far as I know. So anyway, yeah, we're going to do that, and we'll also have a visit by the sister of my wife. If you remember, she came out about a week ago, I think. I think it was another Saturday, and she came out to visit us on the work site, and she will be coming out again today to visit us. But today we have a Bahay Kubo, so we'll be able to enjoy a little bit more time. So I'm anxious to get out to the job site. I'm running a little bit late today because I spent a lot of time with my wife doing chats this morning and answering lots of great comments on the channel this morning. And I want to thank you all for actually posting some really good comments and very kind words. So anyway, I think I'm gonna run over and see if Dog would like a treat this morning, and I do have a treat for Duke once I get out to the site. So let me give him a treat and then we'll head out to the site. So without further delay, let's get today's video underway. Good morning.
Good morning.
Where's Dog? Is Dog here today? Hey Dog, how are you today? Can I have you shake my hand? Huh? Can you shake my hand? Yeah? Yeah? Okay, you're looking right here, aren't you? You know what this is, huh?
Hi, Jay.
Good morning, Joy. How are you today?
Good morning.
God, you're here early today.
You take your lunch here.
No, I have
It's your birthday.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. But I have my sister, my wife, the wife of my sister is coming to visit today out at the job site.
Oh, the sister of Nessie.
So, yes, the sister of Nessie, yeah. So she's coming out when she's bringing some leche flan and...
She'll be here in this afternoon.
No, not here. She'll be...
In the south.
Yeah, she wants to see the where I am in the construction.
I see.
But thank you so much
Okay,
for...
my hand's dirty.
Okay, so thanks so much for inviting me. But
Okay.
can maybe later, some other time?
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, thank
Take
you.
care.
Okay, we'll see you later. Yes. Good morning. Good morning. How is everybody today? It's no school today, right? No school?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am. How are you today? Oh, you're already playing cards this morning. You're starting very early today. I'll see you later on. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. You have fun today. Oh, good morning. How are you today?
Very fine.
It's a beautiful, beautiful day, huh?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Morning, morning. Hey, good morning. Hey. Oh, Roy. Thanks, Roy. How about... good morning. How are you today?
Good morning.
Good morning, Tess. What do you got for dinner? Oh, the fish was really good last night. And I did just like you said, and I chopped up the tomatoes and I put the tomatoes inside there. Very good with the rice and everything. Very good. That's for today? What is that?
Sweet and sour.
Sweet and sour?
Yes.
Okay. One order of that. Yeah. And I should have no problem being back around, it should be around 5 because today's Saturday.
Squid. You like this?
No, squid. No. Yeah, just that, and I'll have that with rice, and yeah, I think that'll be good. It's gonna take me a while to get my taste for squid. Okay? Okay, thanks. Have a nice day. Good morning. How are you today? Good morning. Ah. Hey, good morning. Anybody work? Yeah. Ah, there you are. I want to get some chips. Can I get some chips? Let's see. Oh, what do you got up here? Oh, you got all these chips up here. What? I got two sets of chips. 14 pesos? 77?
13.
13. Ah, it's expensive. Where's your mom? 13. Good morning.
Good morning.
You told me yesterday your chips were 7.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, this is a different.
Oh, there's a different.
This one is 7.
Oh, give me the
This
7.
one,
Oh,
7,
okay. Give me the
yes.
7 and another one.
This one.
That one. Okay, those two. Okay.
7.
Okay.
13.
Oh, those are expensive.
Different,
Oh, those
yes.
are too expensive for me. These two right here.
This
Yeah.
one is 7.
Okay, hold on. Let's see.
Fine.
3. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You know what I might do? I think I have.
You have much money?
No, I don't have much money. Voila. I'm so poor.
What?
Voila. Yeah. So 3 or 21, right?
Yes.
So there's 20.
21. I
Yeah.
have no,
I'll take
no
3.
plastic.
That's okay. I have a peso here.
You hold it only.
Here. How's that?
Okay, thank you.
Is that good?
Tomorrow again.
I told you I'd stop by.
Yes, thank you very much.
Okay, thanks. I'll see you later. So, it seems that all chips are not created equal.
Hello, bud.
Hey, good morning. How are you today?
Let's go.
I have work today. I work Monday through Saturday. So, tomorrow I get to relax. See you later. Hey, good morning. No clothes hanging out today? No wash? Anyway, I'm gonna stop here for just a quick breather on the way walking in. And I just passed one of the locals that I see all the time out here, and he had a bag of eggs. And it was a bunch of white eggs, and there was one purple egg inside there. And I'm like, huh, what is a purple egg? And I thought my wife said something about the purple eggs might be like duck eggs or something like that. So I asked him, I said, why is the one egg purple and the other ones are white? And I asked him, is that the duck egg? And he shook his head, yes. I think he understood me. And he said something about he makes mulan with the duck egg. So I think that's what he said, mulan. So I want to look, I want to try to find out what mulan is. So we'll do some research later. Ah, good morning. Hola. Hola, amigo. I love it. It's better than Joe. So anyway, I just ran into Dorothy, the wife of Patrick, the Frenchman that lives out here, and we were just discussing. She wanted to know, what I had done, and she wanted to know what I did yesterday. And I let her know that we went up to the Worldbex for the Builders Expo, and she gave me another insight. And she said, they also have furniture expos here, furniture and some other home things like that. I'm like, furniture? Well, wow, I'm gonna need some furniture too at some point. I'm not familiar with the furniture places around here. So she said, but I think she said it was October or November, but that might actually fall in a perfect time because it's going to be around December that I will need some furniture inside the house because the house will be constructed by that time. So I will try to find out more information on it. And she said she would look and try to give me a link. So anyway, I thought it was running a little late, and if I had my watch, I probably would be running just a little bit late, but I am on this time schedule today, so I am right on time. So let's head on out to the work site and see what's going on. I love the job that Deirdre did there to the garden. Good morning. to the garden with the shade, with the bamboo and the thatch over the top of the bamboo, because for lettuce, I think lettuce probably benefits from more of the shade in the cool area. I know in the US at least, lettuce is a cold season kind of a crop, and over here it's like hot all the time, and maybe that's why he has it over the top to shade it, so it actually allows it to grow better. I have to do some research on that. Today's game plan. Like I said before I left the house, today's plan is to do a little bit of work on the forms, but once we get to a certain step inside the form build down here, we're going to segment out some pours in the basement area. When I say segment, we're going to actually do certain areas at a time, do a good pour in certain areas, and then we'll be removing some forms, and then we're going to reuse forms for other portions of the pour, only for the basement. So as you can see, we have forms in this area right here. So these will actually get poured today according to my builder's plan of attack. Now, of course, plan of attacks are subject to change, and that's why I say you need flexibility and you need patience when you're doing these things. And if you do, you'll be successful in whatever you do, and you'll also have a lot lower blood pressure. So anyway, we're planning on, I believe he's going to be doing all this sometime, and it's going to be after lunch. We'll do some mixes, we'll do some manual pours down here, and then what we'll do is we'll do this and chunk it out in several segments. And one of the things somebody's going to probably make a mention is it's not really good to do a partial pour, because you don't want cement at a certain stage of its curing state and then put cement on top of that. Well, that is true, but it is not quite so true in certain areas. If you have a strategy and a known accepted strategy, then you can actually do a partial pour, and as long as specific areas do not get partial pours. And the specific areas I'm talking about are at the intersections, like of the column and the tie beam. Now, when you actually get to the column and the tie beam, you want to make sure you do that all in one pour. But when you get to the center section of, say, like a beam or a cutoff portion of the beam beyond that point, what you can actually do, you can slope. You would do the pour, allow it to the gravity to do a partial slope inside there, and then you can come back later on, and then you can add, and you can actually build and continue to build the entire way around. So if your builder is doing what these guys are going to be doing down here, just make sure at the junction of the column and the tie beam that there's no partial pour at that area. So secondary, the plan of attack for once we get to the first floor level, which is going to be my ceiling here from the basement. Once we get that, my contractor informed me that we are actually going to use, we're going to have a truck, the pre-mixed concrete is going to come in, and they're going to have the chute, and we're going to actually, we want that all to be done in one day on one pour, so that we have the consistency of curing throughout that entire area, because that's going to be critical for the first floor. And then I think once we go to the second floor, for the columns on up, I think we're going to do the manual pour inside here, dropping the concrete into the forms by hand with the buckets and all. And of course, when you go to the second floor, the roof of the second floor is not going to be concrete, so we won't have to worry about that. That's going to be the trusses, and there'll be like a sub area where they'll actually put in the gypsum, and we'll have like it'll be like a hollow roof line up there, and that's where we'll run electrical, and we'll run some things that need to be hidden up there, but are accessible if you need to access them. So I'm ordering my coconut seedlings and my banana plants and the papaya. And then one of the workers comes up to me and he's pointing down here. He's pointing. I'm like, what is he pointing to? And he's like, look what I have for you. so Mr. Coconut number 7. Okay. This one's actually, look at the roots on this one. This one is actually going to do really good. I think I'm going to put him right into the ground. And well, I don't have any more buckets or any more plant boxes to put it inside of. So I'll put them in, and then if he roots fine, and look at the nodes on the roots. This is going to be a very healthy one, I can tell you right now. So I'm going to get him in the ground, and as he gets bigger, I'll transplant him to wherever his permanent residing place is going to be. It's around 11:30 right now, so they're collecting. You can see that they're collecting all of the material right now, all the cement bags, the rock and the sand and things like that, and they're pre-positioning it by the mixer. So I think they'll probably do their lunch, and then immediately after lunch they'll start doing the pour. It's not even 12:30 yet, so I think what's probably going to happen, I think they're probably going to break early today once they complete the pour of the cement, because normally they take a break until 1 o'clock. From 12 to 1 is their lunch hour and their siesta time, and they're a little bit early, and they haven't had lunch but about half an hour. So maybe the boss man is cracking the whip and saying, if we get this done, once you get the pour done, then we're going to break for the day. We'll see. I get excited. So if you don't have a vibrator to actually get the air bubbles out of the concrete when they're doing the pour, what the workers will do is they'll actually use bamboo, you see, and they use the bamboo. It's pretty effective. Probably not quite as effective as using the vibrator, but my builder assures me that I won't have any problem with any air gaps inside the concrete in the tie beams or the columns. You have too many bags. Oh, you made it. Okay, good. All right, look who came to visit.
Hi, ate.
She said,
bumati na ako, ha.
and look, and she came bearing.
Kakain kami.
She came bearing gifts. Look here.
Kain tayo, ate. Oh, ito kay James.
Oh yeah.
Oh, ito pa.
Oh, and look what else. What else you got?
Ito pa, ito pa.
Oh, two of them. Oh, that's your plan, my favorite.
Kain tayo.
So what you see, they're using the bamboo sticks and some of the rebar, and they're actually, instead of using a vibrator, to get all the air pockets out, so that we don't have any voids and any of the cement pour inside the forms. And you also saw him with the hammer tapping on the side, and that also helps prevent any of the voids, also the air gaps on the side. So you're probably wondering, why isn't this covered here with cement, this portion at the very top of the beam? Well, what that's going to be used for is they're going to leave that portion of the rebar open. Most of the beam on the bottom is all covered, and then what's on the top is going to actually be used when they actually start pouring the actual flooring, and the flooring is actually going to adhere to the beam using this top portion of the rebar. So you're also probably wondering, what are these pieces of rebar that are hanging out from here? Rebar, they're going to be used, that's what the hollow block is going to sit over the top of it, and that's going to be the walls when they start putting walls inside. So they'll start with these, and they'll fill the hollow blocks with concrete, but this is the rebar that's going to hold it in place. So you remember when I said earlier that these guys were not taking lunch break today, or only took a very short lunch break, an abbreviated lunch break, because they were going to get off early? Well, they're not going to get off early because it is almost 5 o'clock right now, and you can see they are still going strong with the concrete pour. They want to get all this concrete poured as much as they possibly can today, because tomorrow's Sunday. They're going to allow this to cure Sunday, and then they're going to pull the forms off, and they're going to start working again on Monday, getting set up for the next concrete pour. So this is total dedication. These guys they're going to actually be working overtime with half a lunchtime break that they had today. My sister-in-law doesn't have internet in her house. So the only time she ever gets to see My PI Dream is when she comes to Bahay Kubo out here. So that's what she's doing right now. She's over in Bahay Kubo watching episodes of My PI Dream.
Still about this,
About the Bahay Kubo episode? So I don't know if you have been noticing it. I don't know if you realized it, but the guy down there with the hat on, who's been on bamboo detail all for this entire pour, that's actually my builder. he He's down there in the trenches making sure, because he knows how concerned I am about making sure that there's no air gaps and we have a very consistent pour. And so he is down there himself. He is the one that's actually the main guy. There's two of them down there for the entire pour. But he's making sure this is gonna be right. How's that for dedication? So it is 5:22 and the guys actually got about 50% of the pour completed for the basement, for the tie beams and the base of the columns. So you see this entire side is done all the way through here, this whole row all the way down here, all the connecting sections all the way here, this entire side all the way down here, all the way down. And you'll see what I was talking about earlier. If you look right here, this is where they're stopping, and they will continue on this on Monday with the pour. So what they're using, they are using the trenched out areas for the form itself. The earth itself is going to become a form, and the places where the excavator actually went too deep, they actually had to use form material, the wood form material, to hold the concrete inside there. So they're all the way up to that corner, and they're going a little bit on that side, and we'll go to the other side and look how far they went. So now I'm on the opposite side. I'm on the east side, and you can see they stopped at this point right here. And like I was telling you earlier, it goes a downward slope, and what will happen is, as long as they don't do the break at the junction between the column and the tie beam, they're okay. So they'll go out a certain amount, then they'll gradually go down, and then they'll continue the fill here on Monday. They will actually continue doing the pour. So you see, again, back, this whole side is done all the way, every one of the lines all the way down. So basically we have 50% of the tie beams are completed. We have about 50% left on this side. And then once we get all the tie beams inside there, they will take all the dirt. You see all the dirt inside there that's piled up in between each section inside there. They will put that right back inside each one where the footers are, and they will level out the entire basement floor, and then they'll do some drainage inside there that we're going to need to actually go back to the cistern, and then we're going to start putting rebar down, and then we're going to have a cement floor before you know it. I think we're going to have the cement floor by the end of next week. That's tilapia.
Tilapia.
Okay, well, that is so beautiful. I don't know if I want to eat that or mount that on my wall as a picture. It's so beautiful. It's like art. Okay, that's good. So as you can see, I am back at the apartment, and as you also can see by looking out my front door, it's dark outside. It was a long day today, longer than normal. And that's because they wanted to get as much of that concrete pour as they possibly could, which they got 50% of the concrete pour done. 50% for the tie beam support and the columns. So we will conclude that pour, I believe, Monday. Latest, I believe, will be Tuesday. And then the next step will be the starting to working on the actual basement floor itself. So good stuff got done today. We're on schedule. Got home. I would normally do it outside, but it's dark, like I said, and we got karaoke going on a couple apartments down because it is my neighbor's birthday. So I will probably have to do some obligatory birthday party celebrating in just a little bit, but first I have to get some of this video edited and ready for upload. So anyway, if you enjoyed today's video, please give me a thumbs up, please share, and if you have not subscribed, please subscribe. And I will see you next time on My PI Dream.